dancing is very traditional. I started back about 1991, and it was very traditional, arms down all the time. We focus on turning out our feet, keeping our bodies straight, making the rhythms right. And over the years, because of the competition, it's been kind of pushed and the standards have been raised a lot. So the dancing you would see now at top level competition is very athletic looking, very impressive looking, and something a dancer has to train 6-7 days a week for. Now that also retains a lot of traditional elements. Some of the dances we did here today, which are group dances, where partners exchange places, those are called Ceilidh dances, and those haven't changed for hundreds of years, and many of them can be traced back to individual towns in Ireland where they originated. So it's kind of an unusual mix of traditional and modern. It definitely, I started when I was much younger, before Riverdance, before Michael Flatley, and it definitely exploded in 1995 when all those shows came out. And it seemed to have settled a bit, and it seems to be expanding again now. I think the shows are kind of going through a revival, and I think the competitive aspect of Irish dancing is kind of going through an awakening, that it's something that families are devoting their lives to as a competitive sport. Actually, the Irish Center Pittsburgh runs the Pittsburgh Fesh, which actually happens 3 times a year out at the hotel at the airport, and it draws in a crowd of about 1,000 dancers, most of them from Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, New Jersey, and it's a pretty big deal. So most major cities have at least one of these, which is called a Fesh, it's a name for an Irish dance competition, have at least one of them every year. I think it's a very big world, but it's kind of underground. It's like you don't know about it until you are involved in it. So I would say, definitely if you haven't gotten out to see one of the major shows, Riverdance or Lord of the Dance, definitely get out to see one of those. And that's really what we're teaching here. And then imagine it on a competitive scale with other sports, cheerleading, swimming, just like that. And that's kind of what it's grown into today. And hopefully it's still growing.